CR 004104, State versus Eduardo Hernandez III. Can I have parties announced?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Doug Campbell for Mr. Hernandez.
All right, if y'all cannot talk behind the court reporter while we're on the record. And are you Mr. Hernandez?
Yes.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Hernandez, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Hernandez, did you review the court's admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with injury to a child or elderly or disabled person, bodily injury as a third-degree felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? You need to speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Mr. Hernandez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Miss, if you cannot whisper, then you need to stop talking. We're on the record. All right. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's a $1,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2025 CR 003443. There's an affirmative finding of family violence.
This is where the case starts becoming much more serious. The issue isn't simply that Hannah was seen driving. The court is now dealing with an apparent conflict between what she had agreed to on paper and what she actually did. And with an intoxication manslaughter charge already hanging over the case, the judge has very little room for trust.
Be no contact with the complainant. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that to be the entirety of the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There be 80 hours of community service restitution, a MIC evaluation, follow the recommendations from MIC, a TAP evaluation, follow all recommendations, in anger management. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, state offers into evidence State Exhibit 1 with all attachments.
No objection.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments. And state, have you spoken to the complainant?
Yes, we have, Your Honor.
All right. And then the complainant's name is listed with the last name of Garza in the police reports. But in the plea bargain agreement, you put it as Hernandez.
Hernandez, Your Honor, on my side.
Judge, it's his stepmother. I'm not opposed to it. If the court needs to make a change. We're
All
not.
right.
You're right, I'm sorry. It-
Well, actually, they have two. They have one that's Hernandez and one that's Garza.
Now Hannah gets a chance to explain herself directly to the judge. She says she remembered signing the document, but claims she didn't understand that it meant she could not drive at all. She also points to her recovery efforts as evidence that she's trying to change. But the question is whether those efforts can overcome the violation that brought her back before the court.
And they have two completely different birth dates. So I'm assuming it's no contact with both. Because one is listed as January, one is listed as October
I think it's.
in the stipulations.
It is Garza.
It should be Garza with the January 10th, 1959.
Okay.
I think the other one might be a
I thought it
typo.
was the wrong one.
All right. Love typo. Gotta love typos. All right. Thank you, State. You may be excused. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes. Mr. Hernandez is going to be homeless because of this incident. While he wants to take responsibility and get this behind him, he's not going to have a job. He's not going to have any money. He would like some assistance in finding a house, but that's possible through any of the services the court might have available to it. He also would like to have it probated, the fine, and he'd like to do his evaluations while out in the world.
All right, so why didn't you clean up your mess in the kitchen?
What famous?
Yeah, that's what it says. It said they told you to clean up your mess in the kitchen. You became upset and said something bad was going to happen and you will not like it. That's what you told the complainant. So, how old are you?
I am 39.
Why are you living with your parents anyway?
I got kicked out of my other parents' house, and I lost my job too. And
All right, so why did the other parent kick you out of their house?
they got upset. They're arguing about something about a bowl. That's my boss. It's just
Something about what?
a bowl, a cereal bowl,
Mhm.
and they're in got an argument.
All right, so here's the thing. You're an adult. You shouldn't be going from parents' house to parents' house. And I'm going to tell you what I tell everybody who is an adult or living with somebody else. If you want to keep a dirty kitchen, you can keep a dirty kitchen. But guess what? It needs to be your dirty kitchen. So whether you're an adult or not, whether you're 21 or 60, if you're living under somebody else's roof, you need to follow their rules. You understand? They're asking for a MIC evaluation. Is there any prior mental health issues?
That's my nephew.
I'm sorry?
He has physical deformity, Judge. He can't hear out of his left ear.
Oh, okay.
So you might have to speak up a little.
All right. They're asking for
At this point, the judge has heard both sides. Hannah has described her recovery and asked for another chance, while the state has focused on the violation and the seriousness of the underlying charge. Now the court has to decide whether those efforts are enough to restore her bond, or whether the broken conditions outweigh everything else she has presented.
mental health evaluation. Have you ever had any mental health diagnosis?
No,
All right. So do you have any children?
no,
This is what the court is going to do. 3 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, Taking consideration 2025 CR 003443, $1,500 fine, probated, affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with the complainant and no contact with the complainant's address, which is on Larkia, Larkia Lane. So don't be on that street, you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. 100 hours of community service restitution. TAP evaluation, that can be out of custody. Follow recommendations. And they're asking for a MIC evaluation. I'll go ahead and do one. MIC evaluation out of custody. And I'm going to order anger management classes and a life skills course. The court will give him 50 hours credit for completion of the anger management class towards his community service restitution, and another 50 hours credit once the life skills course is completed. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did
Yes,
you
ma'am.
understand it?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. In this court, in order to be successful at probation, communication is key. If you have an issue with probation, let the probation officer know. If there's anything you need help with, let them know. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.